Hey everybody, it is our Good Vibe Tribe team call. Thanks for getting on tonight or listening to the replay. It is June 11th, 2019. Welcome to all you guys that are Good Vibe Tribe new coaches. You made the best decision in the world to join the team. Best way to get started is to take your challenge and get results like a boss. Practice the vital behaviors, that is be proof the product works every single day by doing your challenge. Connect, invite, and follow up. Another way to look at that is to inspire, attract, and invite. We had an awesome national wake-up call this week. If you didn't see it, go back and watch it. It's so good, all about connection and inviting. Vital 3, help people get results. That's where the work begins. And Vital 4, always personal development, because you are not going to transform physically or in your life until you work on what's between your ears. Get to Success Club by helping at least 3 people every single month get started with a challenge pack or a home direct order of Shakeology or a performance stack. We now have plant-based performance, which is awesome because we have the plant-based recover and plant-based energize. You also want to move your business to Emerald. That is helping 2 coaches get enrolled on your team and make it a non-negotiable to do that every single month. If you do that the first, the second, and the third month that you are enrolled as a coach, you are going to earn a ticket to Coach Summit 2020. You'll be considered a success starter. Beachbody considers your first month as a coach the month you enroll and the month after. So you've got full 30-day window, but your Success Club points reset at the top of every month to 0. Log into our coach training website at goodvibetribecoaches.com. Make sure you do the quick start trainings. It says new coaches start here. Look through any welcome email your coach sent you and book a getting started right. Call with them, and then from there, it's just pure duplication. Help your clients get results, help your new coaches get their first big wins, and do our self-paced trainings. I just posted our recognition board in the team page. We have already helped, as a team collective, 360 individuals get started this month with either a challenge pack or Shakeology or performance stack or something HD. It is the 11th of the month, you guys. That is absolutely bananas and phenomenal. It really just it humbles me to think the effect that we are consistently having and the impact we're going to make by the end of this month. So keep doing what you're doing. You're doing awesome. Plus, we're already helping a ton of people. We have over 100 people in the team freemium. So there are a lot of people that are being helped that aren't even represented on here. So I'm just going to shout out those in Success Club, Moira, Jolie, Erin, Hannah, Shannon. So our 2 speakers on the team call tonight, right up there at the very top of the board. Bethany, Jennifer, Katie, Laura, Jessica, Kendria, Allison, and Brittany. Myself, Kristen, Rachel, Kristen, Lauren, Maria, April, Cynthia, Heather, Angela, Megan, Courtney, Danielle, Rachel, Lacey, Rives, Jamie, Melissa, Tiffany, Jennifer, Glenda, Lauren, Donnell, Carly, Stacy, and Whitney. Congratulations on already checking the box on Success Club this month. Lots of you almost there and on the board. Congratulations to you all. I will shout you out next week, especially when you roll into Success Club. Top coach this past week is our hostess with the mostest tonight that you'll be hearing from, Erin Hopkins with 1,973 PV. PV is personal volume. It's a representation of what your customers are ordering from you. It's basically where you're getting your commissions from. And I find that it's really important, especially as a newer coach, to make sure you're getting on the PV board, because this shows that you're getting new customers in the door. It shows that you're getting client retention. You're doing great customer service, and you're getting those repeat customers. So kudos to you, Erin. Also in the 1,000 Club, Moira, 900 Club, Angela, Katie, Shannon, 800 Club, myself, April, and Leanne, 700 Club, Jolie, Cece, Maggie, 600 Club, Danielle, Cheryl, 500 Club, Jacqueline, Courtney, Megan, Leah, 400 Club, Katie, Hannah, Tiffany, Margot, Carly, Joe, Karen, and Christy. And in our 300 Club, Laura, Jennifer, Heather, Melissa, Bethany, Cassie, Tess, Kristen, Ashley, Susan, Sarah, Renee, Miles, William, Aaron, Rives, Sarah, Lauren, Jessica, Jennifer, Anna, Catherine, Emily, Angela, Megan, Kathleen, and Tawny. Kudos to all you. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is what I want our boards to look like every single week. I swear it comes in waves, but I want it to be like this every single week. Success Starter Overload, Team Soul Unleashed is just taking over the board. So Success Starters is really important. Like I said, when you first get started as a coach, if you hit Success Club in your first month, your second month, and your third month as a coach, you're going to earn your ticket to Coach Summit. Success Starters that hit month 3 Success Starters also earn, I want to say, something like 25 or 50 times more than the average coach, because it sets you up with business building practices from the get-go. So you start earning from the get-go and start making money and seeing that compound faster, which is really great if you're here to not just help people, but also to build a business for yourself. So Success Starters who just started coaching, open their business, and hit Success Club in their first Beachbody month is Katie Peck, Tori Carulio, and I'm sorry if I said your last name wrong, and Danielle Parada. And to Jen, congratulations to all you guys. You want to replicate exactly what you did last month, the next and the next after that, so you get your ticket to Coach Summit 2020. And then to our Success Starter, AKA Badasses, from Team Soul Unleashed, Shayna Mishlevitz, I'm super proud of you, and Erica Botbol, who's one of my personally sponsored coaches. Both of these women hit Success Club for the first 3 months of their business, and they earned a ticket to Coach Summit 2020 already. And they're doing freaking phenomenal. Both of those women are about to pop diamond in like the next week or so. I'm super proud of you guys. All-Stars and Legends. So an All-Star, SC5 or an SC10 All-Star is someone who has hit Success Club 5 or 10 consecutively for an entire year, 12 months. Those of you that hit it SC10 All-Star Legend or SC5 All-Star Legend, it means that you've done that for 24 months. So a big shout out to Kristen Zalesnik, who I see on our leaderboards, on our volume boards, and on Success Club boards every single week that I shout you out. She is a Success Club 5 All-Star, so she's been consistently helping 3 people a month for the past 12 months. And then to Megan also, who has been helping at least 5 people every single month for the last 24 months, for the last 2 years. Talk about consistency. That is what builds this business. I'm going to tell you, as an entrepreneur, you'll feel highs, you'll feel lows, you'll feel like you're growing, you'll feel like you're shrinking. But if you're hitting Success Club every single month, your business is constantly growing. You're getting new customers in the door, you're having client retention, and you're building a business. So kudos to both of you ladies. Are new at advancing emeralds. Emerald is a very big step in your business. It is the first piece of duplication. You have a coach on your right leg, a coach on your left leg. If both are active and you are active, you then get your first rank advancement. So not only do you get our amazing commissions that are at a 25 to 40% commission rate, but you start to step into team cycle bonuses. They start at $14 and then they move up as you rank advance. And that $14 just keeps cycling over and over and over based on the volume on your team and how well you're leading your leaders to also duplicate the process. So congratulations to Alexis. You guys, let me just really quick give Alexis some major props. Mom of 5. Mama 5. And look, a lot of them are really little. Mama 5, she signed up as a coach just 2.5 months ago, I want to say. Has just been doing this so independently, is just rocking it, helping as many people as she can, sharing her journey, bringing her kids in for it. It is so inspiring to watch. So when people say, I don't have time, I'm just like, if Alexis has time, you have time. So congratulations to you, Alexis, to our double emerald, Rachel Kahn. So Rachel signed up as a coach on Erica Botbol's team, I want to say about 2 months ago. She is a Success Starter month 1. She hit Success Club 8 last month, advanced her business in 1 week, basically from hitting Success Club 8 to being a emerald, double emerald, and now has 5 active coaches on her team. She's an absolute love, and she's a rock star. I'm super stoked for her. So congratulations to you. To Craig Mann, who you will see is one of our new Diamonds significant other, to Adara, and to Team Together's Risings, Nikki Sullivan and Jennifer Alphonse. So you guys all not only get that awesome step into getting bonus cycles as well as commissions, but here's what's really clutch about being an Emerald coach is not only do you get all of that stuff I shared, but now if you're in Success Club and you maintain and grow your Emerald, you're going to start getting company generated leads. These are individuals who order from Team Beachbody or have signed up for a free trial membership, and they don't have a coach. They need your support. I can tell you from being in Success Club and being Emerald and above for 5.5 years now, every single month, I have at least 2 to 4 points that come in from company generated leads. And one of my coaches was it the month before last, narrowly missed Success Club, but she got it because of a company generated lead. It's also how you'll see commissions coming in that you didn't have to do anything to earn. So if Beachbody's going to give you money, don't leave Beachbody money on the table, you guys. Go out and get those leads. Get your business to Emerald ASAP. Our newest diamonds, I want to give a huge shout out to my personally sponsored diamond, Whitney Riggs, who's been on the team for, I want to say about 3 years, but she didn't really start taking her business seriously until last year. And I hesitate when I say last year because I feel like last year she started taking it more seriously, and now she's taking it seriously. But last year she did come to Summit with us. I think it was a huge eye-opener for her. She's coming back this year as a diamond coach. She was not going to miss that cutoff for the leadership track. She is doing phenomenal. She helps me in all sorts of ways with our team boards and recognition and everything. She's an absolute love, and I'm so excited to watch her grow. At Diamond, you guys get an $18 cycle bonus. You start to get into our Diamond leadership threads, mastermind calls. It's like next level business entrepreneurship. It's awesome. Also, a huge shout out to Team Together Rising's Mary Francis, Rebecca Roxon, and April Siebold, all who advanced their businesses to Diamond and made that leadership cutoff for Summit as well. Super proud of you guys. And we've got a couple advancing star diamonds. So Hannah Roberts and Jolie McLeod, Team Dream Big and Team Rise Up, both advanced to 7-star, which is a huge feat, you guys, because when you advance in rank past Diamond and you're getting to 1-star, 2-star, whatever, your coaches that are Diamond have to hold their Diamond rank all together, all of them at the same time, have to hold for a 6-week period. And as a newer Diamond, and you don't have a very strong organization, that's really hard to do. So big ups to you guys, to all of you for rallying together and making this happen. Jolie is also in 8-star Diamond qualification, and Angela Fox is in 2-star qualification. So congratulations to you, Angela. Super proud of all of you guys. And this is like the biggest, I can't tell you, this is like dreams come true to me. So I've got to give the income disclaimer probably. Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income from the Team Beachbody coach opportunity. Every coach's income is based on their skill, diligence, effort, and I think there might be something else that goes along with it. If you want to see the current listings for what the income looks like for the average coach, go to the Coach Online office in the policies and procedures section. You can find it there. But you guys, this is so huge for me. I think, my sponsor is Amy Silverman. I watched her as she's been growing her business. Once I enrolled, I didn't know her that long before then, but once I enrolled, I started to really watch her grow her business and how she was growing financially and how many lives that meant she was impacting, right? Like, it was exciting to see that she was growing financially, but when you equated that to like how many lives she was truly changing, not just with their health and fitness, but helping women open up these incredible businesses, it has brought me pure freedom to not have a job anymore and to pursue my passions doing this instead. So it's really fun to see and have my first Million Club member, a personally sponsored coach of mine, hit it. So just like talk about, this is the dream that I started with from the get-go. I was like, I want to hit Million Club, but more than that, which I did earlier this spring, but more than that, I'm like, I want one of my coaches to hit it, because I do know that there is a lot of misconception in the network marketing world. And a lot of people think, oh, like the pyramid and the man at the top is the guy that, everything funnels up. And that's not how it goes. You want to know who makes the most money? The one that works the hardest and the one that helps the other people succeed. It's not just putting your head down and doing the hard work. It's helping others succeed. And I'm going to tell you, Moira is really, really good at this. She is so inspiring. She works her butt off, and she deserves this so much. I'm super proud of you, Moira, and congratulations on Million Club. So, okay, couple more announcements, and then we're going to roll into our presenters for tonight. 1, team trainings. Go to the Good Vibe Tribe team website. Start there. In the Team Soul Warriors and my personally sponsored group page, there is a training also pinned as an announcement. That is the Success Club system training that Team Beachbody gives us. So you can go through all of those trainings. We do have something called the Like a Boss training on Facebook as well that you can access. It's a little bit more advanced. It gets into branding and that sort of thing. But you guys, you're adults. You need to learn this business on your own. Nobody held my hand and walked me through it. You move at your pace, but that's where you find your resources. Happening now, we're hosting a team-wide 30-day melt challenge. Right now, we're on the freemium free-week prep part of that. So if you want to learn more about that, last week's team call is going to break that down entirely. I'm not going to go through it again because I spent the whole call last week talking about it. But we're doing the free week right now. You're welcome to still be inviting for it. That's just a breakdown of the workouts, which you can see on last week's call. Breaking news, Summer Strong challenge packs, all completion packs, all of them, $20 off right now. So make sure you're doing your follow-ups. Make sure you're going in to see who you sent share cards to that never purchased them. Go through all your emails, all your job forms, everyone you've talked to. And if they were close to getting started on something or interested in getting started on something, follow up now and let them know the thing that they were interested in is on promotion right now, $20 off. Morning Meltdown 100, we're going to talk about that. We also talked about it last week, and we had Jericho's call last week, so we'll talk about it more tonight. And then To Be Mindset just released the 30-day meal plan, 16 new recipes. Make sure everybody knows about that. Last plug for Summit on tonight's call, or only plug for Summit on tonight's call. Get there. That's all I have to say about Summit. Get there. This is world-class trainings. You're not going to want to miss it. You are going to learn from top professionals in our industry. Tickets are on sale. I can't remember if you can still get them on the Summit website. I think at one point they wrap up and you have to buy them at the door. Get your butts to Summit. And if you're going to Summit, get your butt to our Set Your Soul on Fire Summit. Myself and Amy are your MCs for the night, but we have an amazing lineup of elite rockstar coaches for the morning, actually. It's a morning. It's 9 a.m. on Thursday morning, which would be Thursday, July 11th, 9 a.m. We have an amazing lineup of elite coaches, rising stars, and we have Carly Lindor. Those of you that are yogis and you're not following Carly Lindor yet, you're missing out. You're going to freaking love her. She's a 10-star diamond. She is absolutely amazing. And then my dear friend, Jamie Shepard, who is a superstar, 15-star diamond, will be speaking as well. So you're not going to want to miss this. And that is it for announcements. I want to roll the call over tonight to two women who I can't thank enough for giving us some time this evening, who are amazing, amazing coaches. One, Shannon Riley, you heard from a few weeks ago. She's one of the newer diamonds on our team. Worked her butt off this February to make sure she got in that Morning Meltdown 100 group, test group. Also advanced her booty to diamond by working so hard. She's been an absolute light and inspiration, so helpful. I'm so willing to contribute, and she's just a bad A chick. Super excited to have you on. And then also, look at Erin Hopkins, you guys. Look at her transformation. Are you freaking kidding me? Erin Hopkins is an elite coach, she's like top 25. She's not even top 100. She's like top 25. She's such a freaking rock star. She's one of my favorite human beings on earth. I've been watching her every single day in Morning Meltdown. I don't know what day you're on right now. You're probably around day 90 or something like that. But just bananas, amazing transformation. And the joy from the private messages we send and the audios we have, like the joy that you're getting out of this is just bar none the best. I've never seen you I've seen you get excited about things. To Be Mindset was big for you. But this is like next level. This is like that thing that is just changing your life. So with that said, why don't I roll it over to you, Erin, and I will mute my mic.
Shannon and I hi, first of all, hi guys. I'm so excited to be on this call. I'm already seeing people I haven't seen in a while. Hi. And Shannon and I should have coordinated, and we didn't, because we did this on the Together Rising call last week, and I said my spiel, and she was like, she said everything I was going to say. So I hope that I don't do that to her. So
you can do it. I approve.
Okay. You just tell me to shut up. So I hate I hate this part of the story. I just hate that this is my story, but whatever it is. It really started exactly a year ago, last summer. I'm a two-time elite coach. I literally just hit elite. I spoke on the summit stage. I'm oh gosh, I'm killing it as this health and fitness coach. And even though my business was always fine and I was always doing the thing, my personal journey was tanking. And I have, a lifetime of like disordered eating and body image and emotional eating and all of this stuff that I thought I had figured out along the way and through this process, right? You're like so excited because you found the solution, and then all of a sudden the solution isn't quite working for you, and it's embarrassing. And I felt fraudulent. And, I had this like booming fitness business, and it was never for me the workouts. Like I show up and work out no matter what. It's like my sanity. But for me, it's nutrition, food and alcohol, and just overindulging and having too much fun and, not living my life in balance. And so because I was embarrassed about it, I was just like silently struggling. And even now I'm like looking back on my Instagram, I'm like, what was I posting of myself? I gained 15 pounds. Like how is I marketing myself? Like, what was I doing? I was very, very strategic and creative with that. I'm actually a little bit impressed because like my business has never wavered from this. But then I'm looking at my business and I'm so ready to take it to the next level, like to the top. Like that's the next level. And I've just always had this feeling like this is working better for her because she has a six pack. This is working better. We all have that thing. Oh, she has kids, or, oh, she doesn't have kids, or, it's always like the other thing that you don't have is like the thing that's making your business not work. Anyway, I was just struggling and I was just ready for a solution. And I thought that solution was going to be Transform 20, and then it just like wasn't for me. And so February came around and I heard about the Success Club competition, that the highest Success Club earners in February earned a spot. And I remember going to Moira, and oh my gosh, I'm already crying. God, I'm such a baby. I remember going to Moira and kind of like coming out about my struggle, which obviously she had like sees me, like she knows me, she understands, but like I just hadn't verbalized what was going on yet to anyone because it was embarrassing and it was private and whatever. I wasn't ready to talk about it. And I just said like, I have to get into this group. Like, this is the thing. This is going to change my life. And oh my God, that was harder than any elite push, any 5-star diamond bonus, anything I've ever did. Getting SC, I think I got SC 56 in February to get in that group was the hardest freaking thing I've ever done. But I knew it was going to change my life and I knew it was worth it. And y'all, I was like my sister who does not support my business. She bought Shakeology in February. And I'm like, that is like as desperate as I know how to be is to call my sister and ask her to buy a bag of Shakeology. So anyway, I got into the group. I'm obsessed with Jericho. But the thing for me is that I'm an all or nothing person, right? And I love the premise of this 21-day things, which is you're Beachbody coaches, that it takes 21 days to create a new habit. And I love that. But what I was getting stuck in is with a lifetime of self-sabotage is this 21 days, kill it for 21 days. No alcohol, no cheats, crush it. And then self-sabotage, binging spiral until I commit for the next 21 days. And then a self-sabotaging, binging spiral. And I had just gone into this pattern of this 21 days on, 2 months off, 21 days on, 2 months off. And obviously that doesn't work. And obviously that's not the point of what we're doing. What we're doing is trying to create a sustainable lifestyle for people. And I was not living the lifestyle that I was preaching, which sucks, right? Sucks for my clients, sucks for me. And so I knew that there was going to be magic in the 100-day commitment. And I knew that I like bleed Beachbody Blue. I'm like signing contracts in my life away for this test group. Like I'm going to do it for 100 days. And what I learned is how to break that pattern and how to not be all or nothing and you can't be perfect for 100 days, guys. It's not possible. And I find that this is different than 80-day obsession because 80-day obsession was all about being obsessed and time nutrition and no cheats and treats. And this is not the same thing. This is find a way to live a better life. And this is a 100-day commitment. You're going to fall down and you're going to stumble over and over again. And all you have to do is keep going. No matter what, you have to keep going. And there was something, I don't know. Did you guys see me on the cruise? I had fun. You know, there has been, there was a cruise in there. There has been other, like, hosting family. My husband and I are very social. We have 3 small children. And like, if we don't get out of the house and go out to dinner and go have a drink together and reconnect, like, our marriage doesn't work. Like, I didn't stop my life at all. But I also never got off plan. Like, I never got off plan for more than a meal or more than a night where I didn't pop back on plan the next day. Whereas the 21-day all or nothing mentality didn't do that. I'd be off plan and be like, well, I already messed up. Let's go get some nachos, you know? So to me, that has been the most life-changing thing, and like this mindset and pattern. And y'all, I'm almost at the 20-pound mark. I'm at like 18. I cannot get to the 20-pound mark. It's killing me. I'm at like 18.9 pounds lost. My clothes don't fit, or actually clothes that haven't fit in a long time are fitting. And I really have transformed my body. And the coolest part about this, we're on day 80. We just finished day 86. So tomorrow is 87. The best part is that I'm not killing myself. This is not like IMAX 30 where you have to wake up every day and give yourself the biggest pep talk of your life to go get your workout on. Like, it is the most balance I've ever felt. And maybe this is something that Shannon can do because I don't have it ready, but like, Shannon, do you want to go over the order of the workouts? And so they're all in phases of 10. And I know that I created a prep calendar that I shared. Y'all are using that prep calendar, right? Okay, so y'all have seen that prep calendar. That is the order. And so it's all in 10-day phases. And I'll be so honest, I'm a workout person. Again, it's my sanity. So like, on day 3, where it's core inferno, and don't get me wrong, my core is on freaking fire and it's 20 minutes of like amazing core work. But I'm like, I didn't sweat. I need to sweat. Like, I gotta like not kill my husband and kids. Like, I gotta sweat. And so it was really hard for me to shift that, like, no, Erin, 20 minutes is enough. Jericho knows better than you. And I had to say that to myself a lot to make myself not double up and not get another workout, and trust the process and believe that this was going to be fine. Same thing with like, and I used to teach yoga. Like, I'm a certified yoga instructor, but I'd get to yoga and be like, God, I don't feel like doing yoga today. I do not want to do this today. And then I'd be like, Erin, Jericho knows better than you. And as a result of trusting the process and doing what she said to do instead of what I want to do or what my body and mind think I need to do, I have never felt more balanced in my body. Like, I used to go get chiropractic care all the time. I'm always getting body work done because I'm always hurting or injured or did too much. Ow. And like, I feel balanced and flexible and amazing. And I'm an athlete. So like, I can ramp it up. This has been kind of, obviously this is all dependent on your level of fitness. If you have a brand new person coming in, this is going to be challenging for them. And don't get me wrong, some days are so challenging. Today was lit cardio and I actually almost died, but there's modifiers for everything. There's modifiers on top of modifiers. And I almost died because I chose the advanced options. And yes, in the 10-day cycle, there are going to be 2 days of that, maybe 3, that you almost die. And there's going to be 5 days of very balanced work, and then a couple of days of like more medium impact level or intensity level. And so it's a super balanced program. The other thing I want to touch on is it's called Morning Meltdown 100, right? And people are going to be like, I'm not a morning person. Like, it's fine. You don't have to be a morning person. You do have to get the workouts in. But for me, I have twin 6-year-olds and a 3-year-old. The 6-year-olds have to be at school at 7 a.m. So our days just with the kids start at 5:45. They come down at 6, and it's a whirlwind until we get them out the door. And I know a lot of you are moms and you can relate. And if not, you're going to be talking to a lot of moms. So you need to hear this. And so for me, I'm like, I already get up at 5:45. There's no way. Like, that's enough. I don't need to get up any earlier. And so as a result, I drop my twins. This is my normal workout schedule. I drop my twins off at school. I come home with my 3.5-year-old. And although it's been great for my social media at times to like always be working out with my daughter, it's not the same. it's not the same because I'm stopping to help her with something, or she's in my way, or I'm taking a break, or I'm not going all out and I'm not getting that me time. And I had convinced myself that that was the same and okay for a long time. And what Jericho asked us to do on this program was to wake up earlier and spend 30 minutes. These workouts are just 20 to 30 minutes. That's it. So what is the big freaking deal about waking up at 5 instead of 5:45? But it seemed like the end of the world. And so anyway, I started doing it, and I started getting my mornings back, and I started having time with my husband that didn't start with like, okay, let's get the day started. You do lunches, I'll get the outfits. Like, we got to start our day. Well, first of all, I had already had Energize, so that helps. You know, I had Energize at 5. At 6, I'm like feeling golden. But we got to start our day in a different place where I had already filled my cup. I know that's like such a trite thing to say, whatever, but it's true. Like, I had already taken care of myself. And so then I even like brought a different energy to them as they got to start their day. Instead of like frantic mommy, they're seeing, hey guys, let's have a great day today, because I feel good because I took care of myself. And that energy is contagious to my husband and to my little kids. Like, that's how I want them to start their day, not frazzled and like crazy. And it's been a really big game changer. And it's not every day. Like, and you know what else? I also had convinced myself, no, I love working out with my kids because I want them to see me like this. And it's true. Like, there's so much power in the fact that like I'm raising little girls who know that you take care of yourself first, and that health and fitness is a part of your daily life. I love that. But they come down. So we have this calendar. It's actually right in front of me. And I did stickers because they love stickers. So they come down every morning and they alternate, like, who gets to put a stick? Mommy, did you finish workout 71? And they get to put a sticker on my calendar, and they're so excited to see me get to 100 and they can't wait. So like, I found a different way to involve them that like lets them be proud of me and see the accomplishment and what I'm doing without the madness of like me breaking up a fight and wiping a butt in the middle of my workout. And that's really it. Like, I mean, the intent, I'm a workout person, but I have seen my muscles and what my body is able to do taken to the next level. And it's because I removed my children from the workout. Which again, I thought that was so cool. Hold on, I'm seeing.
Yeah, we wanted you to talk about nutrition too, because I know we've talked back and forth about nutrition at times. So I would love, and thank you for your so far.
So nutrition, there's totally flexible. Jericho is an intuitive eater herself, so she was not pushing one thing or the other. So she said, like, if you have something that's working for you, you need to keep doing that. And so I told I like the launch of 2B also changed my life. And I told myself I would never go back to containers, but I also found myself in a place where what I thought it was working wasn't working anymore. And so I think and that's just part of this journey, right? Sometimes you need some flexibility, and sometimes you need like something like 2B, but I was in a place where I needed more structure. So I was like, F it, I'm going to go back to Portion Fix, the thing that I said I was never going to do. And so I did. I went back to Portion Fix. There's also a third option with this, which is what's going to come in the package, which it's a whole book of recipes, really awesome recipes. And the way they have it configured is like still plan A, plan B, plan C. And I think plan A is like 1,200 to 1,500 calories. And so it's like, I'm going to mess it up, but you'll get the idea. So you have like a 400 calorie breakfast, and you have like 10 different breakfast recipes to choose from that will work with that. And then a 500 calorie lunch, and you have, 10, probably more than 10 different recipes that will fit with that, and snack recipes. So for somebody who really just wants like, and here's your meal plan, they can use those recipes. I don't like to eat like that. I like to pick what I eat. But there's some of the recipes are amazing, and they still have container counts and like to be like, this is an FFC. This works with Plate It. So it works with all of them, but there is an option to just straight up have a recipe meal plan, nutrition program. And it's based on calories, but you're not counting calories. It's all done for you. And to be honest, not a lot of people in the test group did that because everyone has either an ultimate portion fix or a 2B mindset. So you will have to add 2B or add ultimate portion fix to all these challenge packs. What comes with Morning Meltdown is the recipe thing. And then who else had a question? Danielle did. Hi, Danielle. I love you so much. Take a true rest. There's no rest day. But yes, you could create a rest day. So if you have to have a rest day, like rest day, if that's a deal breaker for you and you can't like live without it, you could do your day 5 or 10, which is a yoga and a revive, which is like both yoga-ish. You could do that with your cardio day, which is day 3 and 1 and 6. So you can pair them up, and then that would be a 40-minute workout. So you would do like 20 minutes of lit cardio and then 20 minutes of freestyle flow, 40 minutes. And it actually probably would feel amazing. But I do think there is magic in like what I'm going to feel when I finish 100 days. I haven't missed a day. So I haven't had, obviously people get sick and they travel and that happens, but I just like haven't had any of that. I've traveled with weights and made it work. And I think there is some magic to that, but yes, it can be more flexible. They don't even like we're not allowed contractually to say I'm on day. I know I did say this, so whoops, but I'm supposed to say I'm on workout 86, not day 86, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a 100 days. It's about 100 workouts. And so then people are like, well, can I do doubles every day and then do it in 50 days? And she's like, please stop, like, let's not be crazy. But yes, for that reason, if you need to like double up and like, if you watch like the top 10 trip, like Ashley Molsted's in the test group and she doesn't know it, but we're best friends. And, she has had to like double up for the last 2 weeks to make up from like all this travel. It's fine. She's still going to finish on 100 days, I love the sticker idea. Yeah, it's really cute. Okay. And then what did I follow? I did like kind of find my own little path here because I'm like so in love with 2B and the principles. And to be honest, you guys I feel like a lot of people on this team are on 2B just because Meredith leads this team and she's such a 2B person. But when you go from 2B back to containers, you're like, I'm sorry, you want me to have 3 carbs and 3 fruits? Because you've been doing the FFC just in the morning and like really you've been having like 1 carb and 1 fruit. And now all of a sudden and that was really hard for me to wrap my head around. And I actually felt a little bit of like eating disorder, old Aaron, like come into play for a minute. And I was like, nope, you believe in this? You like, remember why we're here. And so I got over myself with that. But what I did decide to do to kind of ease my fear of ultimate portion fix, how crazy is that I felt like that? But I still followed all the principles of 2B. So yes, I went back to measuring with containers because I was obviously over accessorizing. I was obviously like taking the you can have nothing's restricted thing way too seriously. And so for me, like the blue and the orange were the magical combination to my weight loss because I was over accessorizing so much, but I still followed plate it. So my breakfast still looked like half protein, half carbs, whether that's a fruit. So that would have in my morning been like a full banana and a carb. So I knocked out them because I did not do carbs after lunch. I didn't do grains the whole time because that is what I learned from 2B works with the scale. I did all the water, but I followed plate it pretty much every day. And then I gave myself one cheat day, which is like eat out and have wine a week. And then I'm doing carb cycling right now. So I did add carb cycling because also I don't know how I feel about carb cycling. Like, I don't think that that's something you should do unless there's a point to like, why are you carb cycling? And for me, it's if you have a special occasion or an event. And for me, the end of this test group is a special occasion or an event. So if someone had a wedding or a vacation, sure, do some carb cycling. That's great. But like that, this is not a lifestyle. Just so we're clear, what I'm doing today is not a lifestyle. And so the carb cycling is working, and it's fun to switch it up in the last 3 weeks and like finish with a bang. And I might even have my 100-day group do that, like for fun. Like, guys, wouldn't it be fun if we just like ramped it up for the last 2 or 3 weeks and like just saw what could happen? But yes, obviously you can only do that for 3 weeks. And so I'm just doing it right now. How long is your cycle? Yeah, so I'm not doing the modified. I'm doing 2 low and 1 foundation fix, 2 low and 1 foundation fix. I'm just too social for this. Like my girlfriends want to go out on Thursday night and I'm like, oh, can we do Wednesday? Because that's my carb day. Like, I don't want to be that girl. Like I want to live my life, and like I'm sitting here telling people that you can live your life and still get results. And then I'm telling my girlfriends I can't go out on Thursday night. So Shannon, that is such a personal question. No, just kidding. I am having a few drinks, like no more than 2 or 3 glasses of wine. Meredith, have you received a single FaceTime since I've been in this test group? Meredith usually gets Friday night FaceTimes. But yeah, there's like one night, and if I don't know, like that's the thing that I had to like control the most. Like when you're a parent and you're stressed and you're having a bad day and you're like, oh, let's have some wine. I'm like, I'd rather just save it for the weekend and like enjoy a glass of wine socially with my friends. And so that has been a big shift for me too.
And what about the mental clarity that comes with that? I mean, talk about like, of all the reasons to like phase out of something, it's like the mental clarity is just, it's like, oh, I can actually manage my household better because I can think.
And guys, even with like the weight gain and like the stuff that was happening last summer, my business did not suffer. My income has only increased. My team has only gotten better. Like I'm recruiting more than I've ever recruited. So that's interesting. But I kind of fell out of love with my challenge group for a little while. And that's sad because that's why I'm here. Like I love the money and I love the recognition. I love the team. I love everything that's happened. But like I came into this business to help women that were silently struggling, period. And I lost that for a minute when I lost my own journey. And now I'm like, my challenge group is crushing it. I am helping people like kill their goals. I have like a book of transformations for anyone who wants to talk about what happens in my challenge group. And like, honestly, we've said it a million times. You've heard it a million times. There is just no coincidence that when your journey is doing well, your challenger's journey is doing well. And, I kind of want to, I'm kind of excited to go back to all the hundreds of people I signed up this past year that didn't really get the best version of me. Because I feel like they would have a different experience now. What do you think of moms who are just starting to work out? Okay, so this is a really good question, Megan. There were 2 moms, Holly Hillier and Emily Falver, who had babies like in the first couple of weeks. Like they weren't even cleared for exercise. And they have gotten massive results. Holly's like back to her normal self and they love it. And of course there's modifications with some of the jumping, like their pelvic floor is not ready for lit cardio and they're just following the modifier. The other really interesting thing is that Ashley Smith, who is another top 10 coach, is she started the program 13 weeks pregnant. So now she's 26 weeks pregnant. And she's been able, of course, with some modifications to do the program and enjoy the program. And it wasn't anything that wasn't accessible to her. Because again, there's a modifier and then there's a modifier of the modifier. And then hopefully their doctor like said, don't do this, this, and this, Okay, Shannon, go. Sorry, I talked too much. Oh, Shannon's got the challenge back. Shannon's got a live one.
She's like, I'm going to have to mute Aaron because I'm trying to make some business happen over here.
And guys, I will say, I'm going to run a free group about morning process because we are Beachbody coaches. And so we have been like dialed in about personal development and, you know, the vital behaviors and being a proof the product works and working out, taking your shake and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just going to have like a 5-day free group and include even my challengers now about the morning process. Cause yes, I know that that seems so easy for us right now. Like we're so conditioned to do the morning thing, but the general population is not at all. They do no, I mean, even though my morning process happened at 7 instead of 5, I was still doing it. I just shifted when I was doing it, where most people aren't doing it at all. So I'm going to have people come into a free group. I would start talking about this in your social media a lot. So I would do that. And I would start talking about this new calendar and how balanced your body feels and how like literally you don't know what's happening the next day. And it's so exciting because you guys, it's 100 different workouts. Like you do cardio meltdown and you don't do it again until day 11. So it's so fun and interesting. Like the workouts themselves, and you know, they're I'm not like a dance music person, but they are all done to the beat of the music, which is exciting to a lot of people. And I did that calendar and I did my best to like pair up different styles, but there's really nothing like what we're doing here. Like there really is. Like Total Body Badass is like a bar inspired cardio workout thing that is like the coolest thing ever. There's nothing in our library like it. So it's going to be really fun.
Will you also talk about the supplements that you use? Did you use the performance supplements? I know the Jericho pack comes with Shakeology greens powder. Did you use that? How did you use it? That sort of thing.
Well, I mean, you know, I use Energize. I'm like a 4 scooper a day. So there's that. So yes, I use Energize, I use Recover, but I always use that stuff. And actually like 25 days ago, I found out that Jericho was super passionate about Power Greens. So I bought Power Greens and I've been using that. So I plan on selling only the Jericho pack, which is Energize, Recover, Shakeology, Power Greens. It's $250. Danielle, you love my Prepare to Melt calendar. Shannon, go girlfriend.
All right, I'll go. Again, I don't really know what else there is to say. But I kind of like this for me because like I came into like I had started Morning Meltdown right after I finished T20. And honestly, I looked a lot better right after T20. But I didn't feel like I mean, I felt great, but now that I'm here, I look back on that and I was like, damn, like I was hungry and I was just used to it. Like that was just a lot. I mean, clearly we all know I went nuts in February. Like I didn't sleep. I was working I was in a full-time job, and then I went crazy to get in Morning Meltdown itself. So for this test group, it's funny because it kind of means more like business to me than it does transformation. Like someone in our Together Rising page asked like can we post our pictures, and Erin has I mean, we've all seen Erin's picture. It's insane. It's amazing. I don't have that picture. Like I look like I gained weight. I look quote unquote worse. I don't, but like, it's just different. Cause like, I basically can talk about this program for like a program like for me, it helped me maintain. Like I've gone up and down or whatever, but maintaining it for 100 days, like that's a prize in and of itself. So I can't ask for more when it comes to that. So even if like something I hear now from some of my working coaches is like, well, like you already look good. And I'm like, okay, well that's biting me in the ass now. So what's your next excuse? Like that's something that's like I've really seen again from the business end of everything. Cause like this whole time up until like day 50, I was like, oh, this sucks. Like I'm not going to have a transformation picture, like blah, blah, blah. And then something clicked in my head and I was like, the people that make it in this business, like the big coaches, like in the Million Club and Elite and blah, 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 they all have the same disadvantages, but they use it to an advantage to find their people and talk to their tribe. Because I have this disadvantage now, and like maybe some girl who's been doing Orange Theory for 5.5 years, wasting all her money, has been maintaining all that time. That could be my person. So once I start talking about that maintaining, I'll find that person. So that's going to be something I'm shy of talking about. But something I want to say, and I don't know if any of my coaches are on here, I'm not seeing them, which is honestly good because I'm about to talk about them. They don't really know it, but like I'm just like gonna run their ass a little bit, and it's gonna be a blast. But something that I'm doing with this test group is I'm pushing for elite. So like I know that that's a huge goal and it takes a lot of work, a lot of time, effort, blah, 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 blah. So I'm using Morning Meltdown to kind of like help me find some diamonds, because I'm giving these people literally the best challenge group of their entire damn life. And it's a shitload of work. Like it's a lot of tracking. It's a lot of work and just like constantly on, but I'm playing the long game here. So like, I know that like taking all these points down and writing them down, like, yes, it's tedious work, but A, it's better than my job that I just quit. And B, if I want to be elite, like I got to help these people out now. And if it's going to be telling them that it's a point system with prizes that's going to really hold them accountable, then I'm going to do it. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm really tailoring my challenge group to get people like the absolute best results of their entire life. So they're going to like fall in love with this. And Beachbody, because like we're doing all of it. Like they're doing the Prepare to Melt calendar, they're doing UPF and watching the videos. I'm holding them accountable to the actual videos. And then I'm telling them to show me pictures of their notes, pictures of their meals, pictures of their Shakeology, trying new recipes, doing their personal development. I told everybody on prep week, go to Amazon right now, get a book. Like, I don't care what book it is, buy a damn book. Like, if I could put that in a challenge pack on ShareCart, I would. It's so important. So I'm holding them accountable to that. I'm doing like sleep logs, water logs, everything, like the whole 9 yards. It's a lot of work again, but I want these people to truly see the value in this. And that's kind of why I really love this prep calendar, because it's pulling people out of their like go-to programs. Like people just stick to 21 Day Fix and do it over and over and over and over and over again. This prep calendar, it's like you got to go find the workout. Like that, finding the workout is a workout in and of itself. And I like that. It makes them like work a little bit, and it shows me the people who are actually resourceful. And like I had some people who are like, where's the workout? I'm like, I don't know, like 15 people just did it. Like, I don't know where the workout is. Go find it. Like, you're going to have to find it yourself. And I want to see that initiative with people. And so I'm really tailoring this again to like hopefully get my coaches out of it, because for me it's hard to recruit people because people my age are lazy as shit and it's annoying. So I'm trying to meet people where they're at, and I'm just going to get them the best results they're possibly going to see and give them some prizes along the way, and then just like drop the coaching bomb for them. But something I wanted to kind of just say how I'm going to talk about that is like I hit SC 8, I think, in January, maybe 6, maybe 8. And I thought it was the hardest shit ever. I was like, oh, go me, Success Club. I'm back, like 2019. It's my year. And then I'm in the FAQ and I see that you need the most Success Club points to get in Morning Meltdown. And then I see that it's like March 18th or March it's coming out. I was like, that's going to be when I'm finishing T20. Like, that would be a cool new program. And then it would be free. So that would be pretty cool too. And it will light a fire under my ass. So like, why not? And then of course, Moira just like tells me to go for it because Moira. And so I did. And so something for this program that it like truly speaks to me is because I didn't know what I was getting myself into with this program. I didn't know who Jericho was. I didn't really even know somehow I didn't put 2 and 2 together that Morning Meltdown 100 meant 100 workouts. I just was like, screw it. I'm going to go for it. Like, why not? And then I just like put my ass to work. Like February is the shortest month of the year, and I was at SC 50 and I went diamond. So really I was SC 54. And I thought 8 before that was really hard. Like I thought 10 was impossible. I didn't understand how these people were doing it. And what I did in February, like I didn't go out and ask all the questions. Like I just went and found the answers. I stopped blowing Moira up. I mean, it still blew her up a little bit, but like I stopped asking her about the back office, and I stopped asking her about like the national wake up call. I stopped asking those baby questions because I knew that when I dropped her with a big question, it would kind of be like, what are you doing on the back end of everything? And that's kind of how like my whole mindset shifted coaching wise. But my point with this rant is that like when Morning Meltdown comes out and all of my people are going to be getting these crazy results and they're going to be loving it, and I know that's going to happen, I can then be like, listen, I got into this pilot test group because I worked my ass off for it. But now you're already in it. Like I'm going to do it again with them. So I'm like, I'm on round 2 of this. So my round 1, I did it like I felt like I was alone because I was just constantly at like my shitty job and I shouldn't have been on my phone, but I was always on my phone and it's like hiding it. Like it had to kind of be behind the scenes a little bit. But now I'm like, you don't have to do that. Like you can be out and talking about this program and you can add people to our group. Like you don't need to go make your own group. Just like bring people in. Like it's a group with these people. And so I'm really using Morning Meltdown for like the whole business end of everything, because I don't have some crazy transformation picture and like I pretty much eat generally the same. I do love how like not like freebie it is, but like I do my workout, I eat the foods that I want within plan, and then I just continue on with my life. Like it's not, I mean, I've never done 80 day, but I've also always been hesitant to it because A, it's an hour, I think I would go crazy, and B, that meal plan just kind of scares me a little bit. It's super strict, and like I don't like strict, my people don't like strict. So like that's not really what works for me, and Morning Meltdown just is not that. So I think it's great for that. I think it can really explode anybody's business as long as you just hype it up and frame it for your people exactly how it should be. So that's really where I'm going with this whole test group thing. It's kind of just given me 100 days to figure out how to make a business out of it. So that's where I'm at.
I love that, y'all. So Moira got me this bracelet, and in here it says hashtag NTITTF, which means hashtag no thanks, I'll take the 50. Actually, it's hashtag no thanks, I'll take the 50, because I told her I was going to Emily Favre this test group, which was Emily Favre. If you don't know who she is, she's a top coach. She's just incredible. Her story is like, oh, she's amazing. And she was a diamond coach in January of last year. She was in the 80-day obsession test group. She killed the test group. She got a massive transformation. And as a result of that transformation and going all into a program, she went in January last year from a diamond coach at Summit. She was a superstar diamond coach. And it's exactly what Shannon just said. She took people through we have such an advantage with these long programs because in Emily's case, she took them through 80-day obsession. In this case, we have 100 days to change their lives. And again, it's shifting away from that all or nothing mentality and into this long, consistent game, which like Shannon's going to market that. Like for the first time in her life, she found a way to just maintain and enjoy this beautiful body that she's worked hard for. And so the hashtag no thanks, I'll take the 50 is like, Moira's like, when you want to eat an entire thing of hummus, look down at your damn wrist and know that there's a $50,000 quarterly opportunity if you go superstar diamond because of this transformation. And I'm like, this is, I remember I used to love watching The Biggest Loser, and I'm like, oh my God, yeah, I could have that kind of transformation too if $1 million was at stake. Well, guess what? It is freaking $1 million at stake. If you go all in and if you do the horrible tracking that Shannon's doing, oh my God, the tracking is the worst thing you can. If you run that kind of a challenge group where you make people fall in love with this and they can't live without you and they have no choice but to share this and become a diamond coach. That is what Emily Favre did. Ali Tessitore did the same thing. She went from like 2-star to 15-star because of the 80-day obsession launch. And she got this like girl gang to go all in with her and be obsessed. And they all got massive results and they all went diamond, and they both showed up at Summit as freaking superstars. And it is that simple. Like, this is a business about results and duplication. And so hashtag no thanks, I'll take the 50. Like, it's a decision, and I wish that I had made it sooner, but like, I do think that like, you kind of have to be at this breaking point to make that kind of the kind of shift that I did. And yes, this is so much about my journey, but I'm a freaking smart business person, guys. Like,
And I will say another thing too that Meredith did reach out to me about is one thing that I'm doing that I've seen a big shift in is social media wise. So my stories have always been me, and they were getting a little old, and like, I still like them. I thought they were cool as fuck, but sorry, but whatever. And I just like I picked up on it. So what I'm doing now in my challenge group is like each day they have their daily accountability post. Everyone comments on there. I get around like 60 comments or whatever. That's what I'm taking track of. But every comment they do, they get a point. All right. So then I was like, that's great. Good for them. I'm going to go crazy. But I need more people to see what we're doing. So I made like another post. So I do like goal call Mondays, bingo Tuesday, women crush Wednesday, thankful Thursday, fit Friday, Shako Saturday, and like Sunday fun day. So each of those posts, there's like the Facebook post, and it's just like a pretty graphic I made on Canva. The next picture is an Instagram story template, something there for them to fill out. And if they tag me and post it, they'll get 2 points. So it's double their accountability stuff. Now, what this is really doing is I'm kind of forcing them to lean into each other. So like Women Crush Wednesday, the Facebook post, I'm like, what do you love about yourself? What do you love about these programs? Like, what's your self-care practices? But then the Instagram story, like template, it's about someone else. I'm like, I'm crushing on this person for crushing her goals. I love that you do this. You've inspired me to do this. Or self-care practices, like I love that this person does this. And then I have them all in each team, I have 6 teams. Each team has a Facebook thread. Again, I'm going crazy. There's a shitload of points to track, but it's really working. And I'm getting these people to lean into each other. So A, they get a little taste of the community aspect. B, they're going to link arms, and I know it. I'm strategically pairing these people up, which I'm telling them it's random. It's not random. It's very strategic, but I'm forcing them to kind of do what we do as coaches, as challengers. So then when I talk about coaching to them, I'm like, dude, you've already been doing it. Like, I've been giving you stupid points for whatever. Like, I'm going to give them a blender bottle at the end of the month. Or you can make $1,000 in a month if you want to. Do you want a blender bottle or $1,000? What do you want? It's just going to be so simple. I'm like, you're already doing it. Like, why aren't you just you're already, and half of them are already discount coaches. Like, there's literally no difference. All you do now is you learn how to use ShareCart. Like, do you want to do that or what? And so that's how I'm training them now. They don't know it. It's against their will. I don't care. They signed up with me. They know I'm crazy. So again, this is all a business forward thing. Like, it's the long game and really playing defense, but using those Instagram story templates on Canva, there's literally a ton of them that are already pre-made. You can just delete their text, make your own. Some of them have made by whatever. I've deleted some of that, but you can just keep it. I put @Shan's Wellnet, my Instagram handle, I put it at the bottom so that people even if they don't go to me, they keep seeing my name flash up. And again, if my person posts that, their followers are going to see that. They already trust that person. So then they'll be like, okay, this is legit. Instead of me just sliding in their DMs as random girl on Instagram being like, hey, do you want to do my program? No, they've already seen what I'm doing by what Nikki is doing. Same thing. So I think that's a new thing that I'm doing that's already going pretty well.
You guys are amazing, and you're both just crushing it. And I can't thank you both enough for just answering our questions and sharing what you're doing right now. And Shannon Riley, just thank you so much she shared with me her templates and stuff and inspired me to do stuff for the freemium that we have going on as a team right now. We have, we're just in prep week, and we have 7 templates for prep week. So we have people sharing and tagging their coach, and it is creating that hype, and it's really fun. So many great ideas. Both of you, thank you so much for your time. Thank you everyone that got on tonight for investing in your business and investing your time on this call. I love you all. I'll start a post-call discussion in the team page. So if there's any additional questions, you can ask there. Have a great night, you guys, and we'll see you back on our call next week. Bye, guys.